bat out of hell. Seeing these things tap. Part of Masterclass for life. Lord. You got me. It's back there, bro. I like it. It's my weapon. Definitely, bro. Ain't nobody gonna touch your ass in that thing. Nah, good shit, good shit. Makes 1100 horsepower. What? 1100 horses. God damn. Okay. Ain't no messing around with you. That's for sure. Man, I'm chugging down these drinks, man. I'll be right back, guys. Straight pasta, your regular straight is 2 hours. Yeah, fair enough. That's the first I've seen in you, though. It's your weapon, that's for sure. That's the Audi motor, eh? The work that was max potential for sure. Alright, I'm trying to pop back in. The base. Nova. It's the vertical engine. Damn.
Alright.
Oh, way too early.
When the lab coats say these rifts could destroy the entire galaxy, that doesn't include the main menu, right? Geography ain't my strong suit.
The fuck? Okay. All right. Whoa, what happened to your face? There it goes.
Investigating hostile intentions. Either restore my life or avenge my death. I'm alive. Who needs to die? Mobilizing. This might sting. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Motherfucker, dude. That fucking whatever the fuck that was up there. What the fuck was that? Yeah. Regurgitators.
Mobilizing. All patience. Still recharging. This might sting. Come on. Gun weapon ready, Commander. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Recharge for mayhem. Either restore my life or avenge my death.
This fucking regurgitator. Motherfucker.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Breaking shit right now. Torpification in progress.
Get him.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Where's he?
Vitals are in the red, Commander. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Fucking regurgitators.
Investigating hostile intentions. I need to finish recharging first. This might sting. A lot. Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Standing by to stupefy. Stop reviving me. Taking the fight out of them.
Give me a plasma barrel already. I supposed to be doing here? Follow the tracking signal. Okay, so it's... Wait, wait. Fuck is making that noise? You know what? How much you want to bet? My guess is it was the egg that it was tracking, right? Yeah, it's got to be what it is. Ah, yeah, we still got to do that. Okay, we need to go back to... Here we go.
Hey, Commander. I wanted to thank you for hearing me out after everything that happened with DeVries. It meant a lot getting some of those feelings off my chest. I wish she hadn't gone down the path she did. But hopefully we can avoid making the same mistakes. Be a better type of agent. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We can get back to the mission now. Sure, always happy to tool around for... I'll admit, always just think about all those me? Rejoicing over time. The Sovereign's misfortune is our gain, as far as I'm concerned. The console might be sure.
This one right here, the riot control, or the one that I have on? This guy right here, I don't know. I think. I actually think
Well,
I'm
first
going
gotta come to
to.
respect you, Commander. Not just as a leader, but as a, well, as a friend, too. I'm glad to hear it. It was just me and Val for so long. Not to get too maudlin, but
Quit talking, dude. I just want you to
I'm used
be
to
a.
losing the people who mean the most to me. I just want you to know I'm not gonna let that happen this time. Don't worry. I'm not playing. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, thanks.
This can be a sure.
You are a
Always happy
moving
to arrange.
workbench. Damn. Oh, so that's pretty cool, but man, I don't have another slot.
Future's filled me with dread for so long, but now, sure. Oh. Whatever you need, Commander. Just name it. Sure. I'll always have.
What was it that I... Oh. Yes. I need more of those things. I need to find a good way to get, yeah, those plasma glands. I need a way to get more of those. Go kill some crabs, I guess.
In the nick of time, as always.
Your arrival could not be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm, glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say, you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret. For any subject, visiting the matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions. I would not put it past the Protectorate to disrespect their dead by tucking weapons in alongside them. Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people. I understand your skepticism, but consider this. When the matriarch envisioned her perfect society, do you think it looked like this? No. Her grand vision for Arcadia has been polluted by those who came after. The people need to be reminded of what's possible. and those in power need to remember who they serve.
I can see a half dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done. After you. Stay close and keep silent. The less attention we draw, the better. By the matriarch, there weren't supposed to be visitors today.
What do we have here?
Put splinters in our plan.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
I now present to you my new invention, the Skip Drive, a revolutionary technology that will allow humanity to sojourn to the stars.
Security level. Troublemaker approaching. Suspicious.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just stay with.
Not possible. No time to
Wait there. I'll come to you.
All handled. Now, my turn. There should be a hidden entrance here.
What's up, dude?
There. You can access the lower level now.
I'll go back and pick up that armor. Oh, yeah? Well, you know, anybody's going to be worn out after that much with a fighting on a wheel. Well, it had, yeah. Yeah. Grit enhancing materials. I want to use this or not. 20% chance of ignoring attacks while below 50% health. Oh, whoa, holy shit. Okay. Gain an additional 30% damage resistance, increasing further with your speech skill. However, you receive damage, you lose half. Oh, man. Oh, man. You're going to make me lose my money? I don't know if I like that or not. Yeah. Yeah, I've been waiting for that Assetto Corsa rally to drop. I want to check that out. I think it'd be pretty cool. People apparently are saying it's good, so. But then again, you know, can you really trust YouTubers that get that early access to a game? I don't know. We'll see. I hope it's good. I mean, it should be good. Assetto Corsa is good, so. This is killing me. So this is gonna delete my fucking money. Like, no, I hadn't tried that one yet. Okay, so I see how this works. So you lose half the damage total in bits, and it has no effect while you're out of bits. So you have to have bits for this to be effective. Okay. Interesting.
Recharge for mayhem.
1
security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
Guess I'd have to
Who
play it.
knows? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before
It's supposed to
shift,
be
but no
free
matter.
roam, huh?
We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that
Could
now?
be very interesting.
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
If we start gunning down civilians, where does it end, Zeb? Ain't Arcadia covered in enough blood?
You need me to clear that moral obstruction for you? Fine. This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks.
Should be pretty cool.
Are you? Can you
I'll have to
even
see what
fathom
they're
the
saying
indignity
about
of
it when it
having
comes
your
out,
every
then.
thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
That's a stroke of brilliance, Commander. Wish I'd have thought of it.
Very well. I cannot deny the viability of that solution. Be glad there's softer hearts among us today.
You cannot leave me here. What if
Yeah, I
it's
have.
days
I
until
just-
someone comes to free me?
I have.
Then you had best stifle your complaints and breathe slow.
I haven't looked too
You
heavy
now
into
should
it,
turn off the
but
power to the
I have.
security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
I was kind of hoping that was that recreation was gonna be, well, I guess better than what it turned out to be. I mean, if you dig the track building type, I guess, but I was hoping more for a Burnout game.
No going back from here. Not until we've done what we came to do.
Hopefully you guys will get more than just, what was it, one gig worth of space, like the fucking Xbox did back in the day. You can have mods, you don't have 1 gig worth of mod. That kind of sucks. Hopefully they won't have a limit like that. Ow. What the fuck?
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later. Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, Reckon I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy. Knew that piqued your interest. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime. See what I can come up with.
Near death, not a good look, Commander.
Prolong his life. My father's condition continues to deteriorate.
Oh, shit on the floor.
Physically and mentally. It has been difficult to observe. His latest effort would see him entombed within an automechanical body. I objected, of course, to my father becoming some chimera of machine and man, but was overruled. Now the order informs me that, far from being a panacea, this attempt has exacted a toll on my father that is likely to finish when time and disease have already begun. I may soon be sovereign.
Why does the Protectorate obstruct everything?
If that bears out.
Processing anomalous
Seal his automated body away in the factory. Grief I will inherit.
Having a storm I like, Oregon.
Whoa! Oh, shit. Okay. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? What a way to waste my trauma kids. Fucking dickhead. He fucking turned right on me and shot me.
May correspond with each switch. Perhaps that will be useful. The code I originally supplied can still be relied upon. 132. By this puzzle, but I apologize for my lack of preparedness.
Does that seem a little off to you, Commander? I think he's starting to worry me. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. Never seen him so eager for bloodletting before. He's changed. Ain't sure for the better.
32 gigs per mods, that's not bad. $100 gigs? Hey. If they, I mean, I haven't really looked at mods on consoles in quite a while, so I'm sure that they would have increased the size because one gig back in the day sucked, man.
I know you're right. Suppose part of me still feels responsible for what he's gone through. If only I stuck it out, maybe. Well, no use doing. We've still got.
That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Remember those components I found? I was able to turn them into something halfway useful after all.
You're gonna
This
give me
just
some more
gets through that vault
explosives?
door.
Awesome.
You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
Nice. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here. This cannot be right. Right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk.
I don't know.
The further we stray from them.
I don't know how that shit works anymore, man. I've heard something about engagement and this and that.
Tell Henry this, but
I don't know, man.
he is set in his ways. His notions regarding these rifts are sorely misguided. Why close them when we can use them to Arcadia's benefit? It matters not what the Order thinks, what the doubters say.
That looks like a
The
shotgun.
architect bestowed us with the power of skip drives so that we may secure a perfect future. We must act with haste. I only ever wished for Henry to embrace his role as the caretaker of Arcadia, the savior of us all. But if he has chosen a different path, I will do as I must. And I must not fail.
Cool. I know this. I've heard some things about the algorithm being like all kinds of fucked up right now.
I knew the Protectorate festered
Like
with lies,
something about like
but I had no idea the Earth
the
Directorate was
pushing
complicit
AI
in
and
lies.
shorts or the just all
Did
kinds
you
of
know?
crazy shit that I've.
Slow up, Zeb. What are you
I don't know if
talking
it's
It
conspiracy
says your
theories or
agency
not,
struck an
but
agreement with the matriarch over a century ago.
I've been
In
seeing some
exchange for
weird
skip
shit pop
drives,
up in my
Arcadia was
algorithm.
allowed to
So
completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference.
like shit
including
from
the
like
Earth
years
Directorate.
ago. It's kind of crazy.
I'll admit, this looks bad, but there's gotta be some explanation.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering
I do
that's
know
taken
that
place here,
the majority of the time that
it all could have been
um,
avoided. Things could have been
most of the
different.
time chat, dude, people don't chit, people don't type in chat. It really just it's crazy.
There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear matriarch is
It's
a
probably
fraud,
all going to be
a
nothing but
cheat.
AI
She
slop
did not invent the
eventually
skip
here in a
drive.
few.
There are messages here between her and the first sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better. Precisely. By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. No longer will the Protectorate's myth of superiority be used as a cudgel against its own populace.
I feel a headache
If we
forming
administer
behind my
truth to
eyes.
the
I
people,
hate that shit.
their strength will return. Erstwhile, Giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure
Well,
out a solution.
there was
Science
something
is
that
their
they were
theater,
saying
after all.
about
As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any
the
obligation
shorts.
to the
They don't have
Protectorate.
to,
They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves.
that they're
The
pushing
deal will be
advertisement
voided.
towards shorts, and they don't have to pay out as much on shorts. So they're pushing shorts more than anything. This is just what I've heard. I don't know if it's true or not.
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the
But
fire for this
apparently,
deal,
like, people
but
are saying that
I
all
don't think
kinds
the
of
entire
shit's going
organization
on.
should be
It's like, I
judged
think
by its
started about a
worst
month
decision.
ago.
It's done a lot of good too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter.
That
Can't
it's
think of a
bad that
worse
they're
idea
trying to
right now.
push like
Do you
that
think
kind
the
of shit,
Protectorate
or
stand
smaller
around
channels
debating
that
the
they don't
potential
have
for
like
injury?
um
No.
that they can just take
act, and
complete
so must we,
100%
and the
of the
consequences.
profit for the advertisements on. So they'll push like, you know, the smaller channels that they can just reap the benefits off of.
Hold on, Commander. Exposing the Earth Directorate in this way will cause people to lose faith and embolden the corporations to do as they please. Who does that help? Not to mention what might happen if that skip drive. I've seen you bend over backwards to help this colony. If you truly believe this is the right course of action, I'll back you. But you had best be sure.
And should I
Yeah.
refuse to leave empty-handed, what then?
Whoa. Put the brakes on, Commander. I'm sure Zeb can be reasoned with.
All right.
I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra and the others, tortured and hunted down like animals. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
You remember what we argued about the day before I left?
I've replayed it in my mind many times.
A lot's changed, but that hasn't. Life in Arcadia could be just like we dreamed it. But there's no future if you go through with this. Not for anyone.
Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia. I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you.
I want to talk it over with the commander, but yeah, maybe we can work something out.
Oh.
We should keep moving, Commander. All right, but
What you got, Niles? Yeah, I should probably head to bed myself. I got an optometrist appointment at 10 o'clock, so. But anyway, man, appreciate you coming in. You have a good one.
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan to release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate, but that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands. I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that. Right. And those stories don't tend to end well for the folks pressing blindly ahead, do they? Permission to speak candid, Commander. Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position Augustine was in. Back at Horizon Point, ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence. I'm not saying what she did was forgivable, but I find myself wondering what would have happened if she lived. Isn't that the damnedest thing? I think she'd have done what she believed was the right thing, up to the last. Whether that ultimately led her to redemption or perdition, who can say? Suppose it's all a moot point now. Reckon time will decide the heroes from villains in this tale, but it's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place. Defect from the Earth Directorate? Damn me if you're not right. Might be we're better off on our own. Answering to no one. Achieving the ends. And damn the means. Can't believe I wasted so many years. Guns down, waiting on rescue from the Earth Directorate. Never again. Thanks for helping me finally shed the rose-tinted goggles, Commander. Only regret it took so long. Running with you reminds me of my old days with Zeb. The good times, anyway. Sure.
Is that a perk? What was that? That's what it does. Anyway, yeah, I should probably call it a night too, guys. So I appreciate you guys hanging out for this, I guess, short little run through Outer Worlds 2 this evening. But anyway, I'll play some more of it tomorrow after my appointments and whatnot, or on my weekend. So